I guess that here in Malmo we have a kind of, I think, a melting pot or across.
Yeah. So from these big companies, telecom companies down here, I think there is kind of a heritage, and we have a strong experience of working with global customers, because it's very natural. Down here in Malmo we don't have a lot of local customers that can bring the big money in. So we're quite used to work with the big global customers. Okay. And I think, to be honest, I think TAT was a big hub for designers. And from that, now we have a very strong design community here in Malmö. But at the time when TT was founded, I think that's to me that's a little bit when it happened. I mean, the designers were around, but there was no real design companies, at least not internationally renowned.
There was a design education, of course, at Malmö Högskola for interaction design, and you have other local schools like Hyper Island and a new school in Copenhagen, CIID, and all of them kind of support the industry and are both supported and are grown out of the industry here. So I think it's a unique place. Going back to what you said, though, Malmö is in a unique geographic spot, both in terms of its location to Copenhagen and Europe, as well as the size of the city itself. So just to reiterate what you were saying, Malmö is about 300,000 people, which means it doesn't necessarily have huge businesses here in terms of the headquarters of large companies, meaning for a services company like us to survive that offers world-class design, means we actually have to look for clients outside of Malmö, outside of Sweden. And there's a bit of a fire that gets lit under a company that's here, meaning you very quickly have to work on an international scale. You can't just rest on local business, so you gain experience very, very quickly, and you gain a confidence to work in.
So you make a Skype call to New York, or I don't know, to Canada, and then you go to the beach at the seaside for lunch.
A little bit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, I mean, if you're not used to it, or if you're not experienced it, it seems like a big thing to make that Skype call or to visit that client.
So, for instance, last week when you emailed me, actually, we were all in Korea. There are our whole team. So one of our clients is Samsung, which means they have offices around the globe, and we of course will go and do workshops there, host workshops here. It's become more of a way of working for us.
Good, thank you. And talking about the future, so as it is really just the first decade of this renaissance, IT renaissance, and do you see a future development, so for designer to come here, or can this go out from the telecom field and spread a little bit around other fields of design?
Beyond telecom, you mean?
Yeah.
I think there's certainly a move to go beyond telecom, and there are a couple of factors for that. One is that I think telecom happen to be more symptomatic of what designers and developers want to be doing, which is to be working in new fields and to be in a field that is making products that make a difference in people's lives. So to me, the culture here isn't necessarily just about mobile or telecom. It's actually about making new design and making new value for people. So when you talk to a lot of designers and developers, they're hungry for these new challenges. And those are the kind of people we want to grow into our business. So Malmo is a very logical choice to be headquartered for a number of reasons, but also because of the kinds of designers and the passions that are here.
Good. Thanks a lot.